What kind of egg did you get? Huh? You got lots of eggs? Welcome back, Dr. Theis. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
We had an engineer that just came past here, and he said, everything is just fine with me. You guys just need to go out and get a job.
Well, I find that offensive because we all have jobs. And as I was telling you, Egberto, this is a moral argument. It's a moral argument about what kind of society we're going to have. Is it right for somebody to go out and work full time and still not make enough for health insurance? Still not make enough to feed their kids properly? Or is that okay? Because my guess is the engineer's never talked to a person who worked a minimum wage job. He sees them no differently than he sees any other commodity. They're simply cogs that work in the machine.
Now you as a doctor, as a professor, now what made you different that you could actually empathize with those that are making minimum wage, and why can't he empathize?
I spent a lot of time living in the inner city. And most people that are poor work very hard. All you have to do is go talk to them, look at their lives. They're balancing childcare and work and trying to pay their bills. And I think they should have a decent life. They're contributing to our society in ways I really don't want to contribute. I think janitors and street sweepers and all the people that do the kinds of jobs most of us don't want deserve to be rewarded because they're doing a very important service for all of us.
First timer here, what's your name?
My name's Philip McKnight.
Tell me, what are you doing out here?
As a original resident of Kingwood and a member of Texas Old 300, I'm here because what's happening in Texas is not good for everyday Texans.
We've been talking a whole lot here about the war on women and a rally that we're doing in Austin. Do you have anything to add about that?
What's happening to women is a concerted effort across the United States. What we're seeing is an organized effort from state house to state house that is controlled by Republican legislatures and Republican governors. They are taking the exact same words of legislation and passing it from one house to the other. As a Texan, I feel that we are an independent sort, and to have this type of sham, what's happening to women with the transvaginal sonogram law, what we're seeing with shutting down funding to Planned Parenthood, which provides they say because of abortion, well, that's only 3% of their budget. The other is for women's health care. Women who desperately need that regular health care has nothing to do with abortions.
Oh, ma'am, what is your name?
Valerie.
Will you be going to Austin for the Women's March?
Yes.
What activated you into actually wanting to come out here in Kingwood and participate with all these other folks out here?
When I heard about that there was an Occupy Kingwood, I was really excited. So that week I heard, I was here the next Saturday.
In other words, you want to actually have impact on what's occurring politically, is that correct?
I want to participate in what I think is a movement for the really like the evolution of humanity. That the world is changing, and I want to be part of it.
Stephanie, earlier you were telling me something about something you read in the op-ed pages on the Kingwood Observer.
Right. This past week in the Kingwood Observer, we had two articles on top of one another. One article was defending the Health Care Reform Act, pointing out things that had been obscured the week before by Kelly Hutchinson. And right below that, Kelly Hutchinson had an article about the corporate tax rate. arguing that we have one of the highest corporate tax rates at 34%. I'm not so sure how many people it resonates with, arguing that we should lower corporate taxes when all we hear in the news is how many corporations pay zero taxes and very few pay their fair share of taxes. What I found interesting about the debate on this is that the Republicans always like to cite the tax rate that they get taxed on. So in this case, she cites 34%. But in fact, that's not accurate. Nor is it accurate to suggest that Americans pay 38%. Almost nobody reports that tax rate because with all the deductions, especially corporate loopholes, corporations end up paying much less, sometimes 0%. So her argument is using kind of data that, while factually true on the books, is not reality.